stand by for a priority communication from Supreme Chancellor Leontine Suresh of the Galactic Republic.
It's a great honor to speak with the warrior who struck down the Emperor. The Republic needs your strong arm once again.
It isn't every day the leader of the Free Galaxy calls. How can I help you, Madam Chancellor?
The Hutt Cartel has invaded Republic space and seized the planet Makeb. We will respond to this unprovoked act of aggression in full force. My War Council will be convening on Keylander Station in the Makeb system. I ask that you join us immediately.
I'll set a course for the Makeb system right now.
Proceed to the conference chamber on Keylander Station. I'll meet you there. Please hurry. We must act quickly and decisively against the Hutt's aggression.
The orbital stations remind me of the Empire. Calm, orderly.
Thanks, Lord Scourge. How's it going, folks? Welcome back to my Star Wars: The Old Republic playthrough. If you'd like to see this series right from the beginning, you can do so by clicking the series playlist in the top right, or in the description, or in the pinned comment. Well, yeah, I guess you know what's happening here. We're onto the Rise of the Hutt Cartel expansion. Trouble in Paradise.
Most cordial greetings. I am Zen Thrilo, Republic Protocol Officer. Welcome to Makeb and Keylander Station. Please hold all questions. Supreme Chancellor Suresh and her delegation are arriving.
Assembled friends, the Republic owes its continued survival to this brave Jedi. Entire worlds would be smoldering ruins, if not for this hero's courage and sacrifice.
I doubt all these people came just to hear you flatter me, Chancellor. The situation on Makeb must be bad.
The crisis we face is unexpected and severe. I require my best advisors and most able problem solvers. Victory over the Empire lies within our grasp. But first, we must face a cowardly act of unwarranted aggression. Supreme Commander Malcolm.
13 days ago, the Hutt Cartel violated Republic space and seized the planet Makeb. They've blockaded the system with 30 Ajur-class heavy cruisers.
Makeb's citizens have formally pledged to join the Republic if we respond to their crisis. We will not abandon them to the Hutt's brutality.
The planet must have something of value if the Hutts are risking outright war for it.
I don't care what motivates them. I want their blight removed from our space.
Severe atmospheric conditions on Makeb make large-scale troop landings impossible. We need help from local resistance forces to pull this off.
One of Makeb's business leaders, Shalem Avesta, is awaiting you on the surface. I want you working closely with him.
I'm surprised the planet's army didn't put up a fight. Or did the Hutts defeat them?
Makeb's entire military strength came from hired mercenaries. The Hutts simply bought them off. Liberating Makeb is your top priority, but I want the Hutt's ambitions ended permanently. Grandmaster Satil Shan has insight regarding our enemy's future plans.
The Jedi Council has meditated on the Cartel's actions. We believe that Makeb is a staging point for a larger attack on the entire galaxy.
The Hutts will not be allowed to expand their dominion at our expense.
If the Republic cuts a deal with the Cartel, we could team up and take down the Empire together.
If there's to be any negotiation, I intend for it to be entirely one-sided. A shuttle will transport you to Shalem Avesta's encampment on the surface. Go now, and show the galaxy the Republic is not to be trifled with.
No chance at peace. I can't become friends with a Hutt and turn the Hutt into a mount, and I can ride on top of it. I don't know what that. What's that? Have a Hutt mount? Ride the worm around? Alright, navigator. Talk to me.
You're one of the Republic heroes come to free my homeworld. You're just... wow. I wish we'd joined the Republic ages ago.
When you stand with the Republic, it stands with you. We'll protect you from the Hutts, the Empire, and anyone who threatens your freedom.
That means a lot. The past 2 weeks have been a nightmare. I was here when the Hutts blocked all of McKeb's comm channels. Haven't been able to get a signal from my family since. No idea what's happened down there.
There's only one way to find out. Fire up that shuttle's engines.
Don't know if they told you, but McKeb's atmosphere's a real mess. Most ships get torn to bits by electrical storms on entry. My baby's got special ion shields to absorb the electromagnetic interference, but we're still in for a rough ride. Hopefully we won't land in little pieces.
It takes courage to fly through danger. Trust your instincts, and we'll be fine.
Never had a Jedi on my ship before. Wish I'd spruced up the inside a bit. My shuttle's prepped. Hop aboard and we'll be on our way. Might want to take your anti-nausea stims too.
That seems smooth enough. Maybe it's a good thing we don't see the inside of the ship. Where's the guy? Where's Navigator? That's the last we see of him, I suppose. Alright. So, let's go. Let's go. Oh, I was watching Tales of the Underworld the other night. Fairly short series. I still fell asleep though. I was too tired. I think I got to the final episode. I need to watch it, but I quite liked it. Quite enjoyed it. I was a little surprised I didn't know that was out. On the old Disney Plus. We're going in here. Reporter Shalem. The Hutt Cartel has seized the newly Republic-aligned planet of Makeb. You have been asked by Supreme Chancellor Suresh to assist in the liberation of the planet and to put an end to the Hutt's ambitions. Prominent businessman Shalem Avesta is the Republic's main point of contact on Makeb. Report to him at his office on Avesta Plantation. That's him, right? He needs to have a good old picture of himself that he can stare at. Alright. Chat. Let's have a chat. Stop getting on the seat, dude. Just there, that'll do.
You honor my home, Master Jedi. I'm Shalem Avesta. The Supreme Chancellor promised us relief, but you're more than I ever hoped. My family helped found McKeb. Avesta Mining has led our business council for decades. I was practically chief of state before the cartel's takeover. It wasn't an easy decision, but if joining the Republic is the only way to reclaim my home world's freedom, so be it.
You don't sound happy about this alliance. What made your decision to accept the Republic's help so difficult?
McKeb's been independent since our founding. It's always been part of our people's character. Ilosov is a former mercenary with the interstellar regulators. Until recently, McKeb's trusted private army and police force.
Quit when the regulators sold out to the Hutts. I don't betray a client for credits.
Exceptions like him notwithstanding, the cartel bought off the regulator forces and turned our former protectors against us.
How many ex-mercenaries do you have on your side? Enough to take down the rest?
Regulators who refused the Hutt buyout either ran or got shot for disloyalty before they could.
I still don't know why this has happened. We've conducted peaceful business with the Hutt cartel for years.
Casualty and damage reports coming in. Talau City got rattled pretty hard, but no injuries. Lucky.
That's the 5th groundquake since the Hutt's takeover. The last one leveled the Tygan mining colony. They're still pulling bodies from the rubble.
These groundquakes started after the Hutts invaded? Doesn't sound like a coincidence.
You aren't the first to voice that thought. My niece Lemda is a respected geophysicist. She joined our resistance to prove there's a link between the groundquakes and the Hutt's deep core mining.
She was taking seismic readings on a deserted mesa when a whole company of regulators swarmed in. We lost contact with her.
I sent search parties to bring Lambda back, but they aren't trained or equipped to fight a mercenary force of that size.
What kind of people are in these search parties? Are they at least armed?
The bulk of our forces are civilian volunteers. A few know how to fight. Most don't.
Getting reports from our search parties. Dozens of regulators have pushed them back to the landing zone. We lose that, we'll never find Lambda.
If your allies can hold out until we arrive, we'll break the siege and rescue your niece. You have my word as a Jedi.
Once they know you're on the way, my people will fight twice as hard. Take my personal shuttle to Friend Mesa. Lane Farrow is our man at the landing zone.
Lane Farrow? But man, it's not the time to be putting your hands up in the air. Toboro, where is he? Toboro, here we go. The ruthless and paranoid Hutt known as Toboro has led his fellow cartel members on a campaign to carve out their own galactic empire, starting on the planet Makeup. Toboro believes it is his people's mandate, and more specifically, his destiny, to end this foolish war between the Republic and the Empire. He does not tolerate failure in his subordinates and is constantly watching for signs of betrayal from his allies. Toboro is clever, brutal, and willing to eliminate an entire planet's population to achieve his ambitions. As Toboro put it in a fiery speech to the fellow cartel leaders, for too long we have bent over backwards doing business with both sides, when these lesser factions are mere insects compared to our glorious and long-lived people. Why should we bother negotiating with creatures who are only fit to be slaves? It's a lovely chap, Toboro. A lovely human being. Alright, so we're going to take their personal shuttle. We're going to see Lane. There's no quests around here for us. No quests. Got some modification vendors here.
Alive. I've got good suppliers. Only the best sold here.
Nah, you all say that. Alright, moving on. What's this? GSI satellite support? What was that? It's like I was being targeted by a Death Star. Alright.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
Take me over here. Oh my goodness.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Many, many places we could go. Ah, the good old fade out, fade in. Finally. Finally. Alright, so it's another... What's his GSI satellite support terminal? I'm a bit worried because it starts strangulating. What is it? Galactic Solutions Industries' latest innovation in on-the-field assistance is the GSI Satellite Support Suite, as stated in corporate news release by GSI founder and CEO Adelada Highland. Now anyone, from rescue workers to explorers to soldiers, can reap the benefit of enhanced protection and heightened effectiveness thanks to the SWTOR, which is powered by our proprietary orbital flux technology. Like many innovations, orbital flux was discovered by accident, recognizing the value in overcoming the travel and communications problems that plagued Makeup due to its notoriously harsh atmosphere. GSI researchers attempted to manipulate particle beams fired from orbit in such a way that they would counteract the effects. However, when driven through the atmosphere, the particles took on exotic attributes that made them rich and malleable. While these new properties had no effect on starships or holo transmissions, they were found to be beneficial to living beings. When signaled from the ground, the SWTOR bathes its target in orbital flux and the satellite enters support mode, continuously tracking the target's condition and location, and even providing medical probe assistance. While orbital flux only works on Makeup at present, GSI technicians are striving to replicate the curious process without the help of Makeb's atmosphere. So, are you telling me it's bolstering my gear and will heal me for 2%? Providing you with 250% XP buff? Is it enough to do away with my companion and just travel around solo? Man, it's not as fun, but in fact, I think it's time to get rid of Scourge for a bit. And we'll get Rusk out again. I think I want to get Rusk to 10.
Goodbye.
Ready for some action, sir.
You ready for the action? Let's see what we get. Lane Farrow?
Shayla Mavesta sent us. You're in charge here?
Reinforcements! We're saved! Prosk, come here! It's a Jedi!
Speak up, Lane. Not sure the whole Mesa heard you. My name's Prosk, in case Slick here didn't enunciate clearly. Kid's an accountant. Barely knows which way to point a blaster. Can't say I'm much better. Used to be a mining foreman. We've set up barricades, but they're not doing much against the regulators. What's the plan, boss?
What are we up against here? Have you seen the regulator forces?
There's a lot of them. They're mean and well-armed. We didn't introduce ourselves. Scouts report regulators headed this way. Big group.
Everyone's manning a barricade. Find one and dig in.
We're not gonna do that, Rusk. We're just gonna get out there and beat up some punks. Issuing a few orders. I don't think that guy's paying attention. Oh, there we go. Let's get him. Oh, they're coming in. I bet they wish they didn't. Didn't and hadn't. Alright, so... Oh, that's it. Okay. That's the best they got? Surely not.
Master Jedi, I've never... Those regulators... You're incredible.
I'll drink to that, Slick. Those mercs will think twice about hitting us again. We owe you one.
You boys have any leads on Lambda, our missing geophysicist? She's the reason we're all here.
Her campsite was ransacked. The regulators must have already captured her and confiscated all the research data. Shalem's right. She found something important.
This just became a rescue mission. If the regulators have Lambda, where would they take her?
Scanners indicate no one except you has landed on or left the Mesa since the regulators came. That means she's still here. Probably at one of their camps.
Great. There's half a dozen camps and no way to pinpoint which one she's at. Have to keep hitting them until she turns up.
How big and well-defended are the mercenary camps? I'm guessing our enemies aren't sitting around roasting brabalos and singing.
All we know is the regulators dropped a whole mess of men here with who knows what firepower. A few of our search parties never made it back. You find any other prisoners, send them here.
Someone here might know how to slice the regulators' comm frequency and find out what they're doing. Ask around, Prosk.
Slick takes charge with his big brain. On it, boss.
We'll hold this landing zone as long as it takes. Good luck.
Alright, confidence. I like it. Let's, So we're going to access regulator communications network. Makeup's private police force, the interstellar regulators, have sold out to the Hutt Cartel. Prominent businessman Shayla Mavesta sent you to repel the regulators from Frin Mesa, which is where we are right now, where his niece Lambda is investigating a link between the groundquakes on Makeup and the Hutt's activities. Lambda is likely being held by the regulators. Access their communications network and search for clues to Lambda's location. So we're going to go all the way over there. Let's mount up, ride out. A lot of regulators, a lot of dead regulators. And even more.
For the Republic!
Regulator gonk droid. Yeah, keep going, Astromech. Do what you gotta do. There's another quest over here. As I was saying, there's another quest over here. Arms for the taking, urgent dispatch. I want from the Vice Commandant Grevin. Subject, cargo shipment security details. I want double security on every cargo shipment. We've run out of Frin from here on. Been seeing a lot of our hardware ending up in locals' hands, and that's unacceptable. Keep those weapons locked down, people. Aye, aye, Captain Birdseye. Weapon shipment. Some of that, some of this, and a see you later, pal. The shipment is ours. Make him hollow souvenir. Grants a small amount of reputation points and attractive panoramic sold to tourists as a memento of their time of makeup. Oh, you automatically do it? Okay. Why do I do that weird thing? I don't remember seeing Obi-Wan Kenobi ever do that. Maybe that's in special edition.
No surrender!
You guys are lucky my force push wasn't ready. Regulator First Lieutenant might not be as lucky. If I can get close enough. If I can get him over here. It's very risky. Nah, I can't move him. About a double push should be all over. I reckon I'm force pushing me like land up here or something. Might not be quite as far. These guys don't know what's going on. There's more shipments in there. There's none up here? Hey, there's some up here. I think that was an upgrade there. Let's have a look. 210 on the Outlander efficient focus. I am the Outlander. Oh, you're lucky you got all these fences up here, pal. Or you'd be the regulator low commander. After you bounce off a couple rocks. Accessing.
Red Team, come in. This is Vice Commandant Grevin. We've scanned heavy fire in your zone. Status report.
That's a real fancy title, Grevin. Did you make it up yourself?
I command regulator forces on this whole hemisphere. You've got two choices. Surrender now or die. You're outnumbered by troops who have run ops in 30 systems. Our victory rate is 100%. You got lucky this time. It won't happen again.
Victory rate's 100%, is it? Oh. Did you give it to yourself? Did you come up with it on yourself, buddy, eh? Alright. So we got 6 of 8. We're gonna go back. Yeah, not back. We're gonna go over here. Alright, let's find our way out.
No surrender.
No retreat, no surrender. How's this growing up there? Yes. We'll take that. Need 2 more. Let's grab that. Oh, no, it's just 1 more actually. Done. Didn't have to drop it off or anything. I just beamed it out of my inventory. Lambda is being held. Yes. Okay. Sending him your way. Finish the job. Where am I going? It's right here. Right here. Sneak on in here and click that. Grab those logs.
You should have taken the hint. I command the regulators, and I've got plenty of reinforcements to throw your way. Now they're angry.
The longer you waste my time, the worse it'll be when I find you.
Good luck with that. My regulators get double pay to bring me your head.
It's Prosk. You read? We sliced the Merc's comm network. Hearing all kinds of interesting chatter. Whatever you're doing, it's paying off. The Mercs have pulled back. The landing zone's all ours.
Dig in and be ready in case they come back.
Understood. We'll keep listening to the Merc's bellyache too. Might learn something we can use. Keep up the pressure.
It's alright, we got this. Ross gonna need to disapprove of that. Alright. Access the database. Database. And we want to get on that main road and go around. Somehow. Regulators everywhere. Hey, you watch where you shoot, punk. This way? Nope, we're gonna get down here. I'm definitely gonna get shot off this in a second. No way. No way. Wow. Shoot nothing but rocks. They're trying to fire some tractor beam or something. Trying to pull me back in. Not today. Not today, jabronis.
Republic.
Or maybe that was Rusk.
Prost, come in. We've taken out multiple regulator camps. Still no sign of Lambda.
Scouts report you've got those mercenaries chasing their own tails. Lambda has to be nearby. I'll take some men out and cover more ground.
Think you're clever? Killing my people? Slicing our comm channel? Every time you hit us, the Hutts crack down even harder on the nice people of McKeb. They're dying because of you.
You can end this anytime. You know my terms for your surrender.
I'm not the one who's about to die. Make your peace while you can.
Make your time? Alright. A little further on. We're gonna find the medical records. See if we got shit done this time. Whoa, that's a bit of a drop! I'd take that drop. Oh man, when crossing that, I was so hoping I wasn't just gonna fall through it. There was every chance that that was the case, where like, you know, you gotta press a button to open it up. Does that just go down forever? Dunno. Don't want to investigate either. This guy, one shot. Bunch of gearheads. What a bunch of gearheads. Don't get involved, Astromech. Preserve your circuitry.
Prost, do you read? Another camp down and still no Lambda. Any luck on your end?
Hang on. Getting a distress call. It's her! Patching through!
Blast, is this stupid thing working? Hello? Hello?
We read you, Lambda. Your uncle sent a rescue team. The Republic's here, look!
Shalem didn't send more?
He told us you're a respected geophysicist. You look like a student. How old are you?
I received my doctorate 8 years ago. I was 16. Intimidated yet? My guards abandoned their posts and left me alone. You must be the murdering scum they went after. I broke free and ran to the nearest quake shelter. I'm the only person here. Sending you coordinates.
Don't move. The Mesa is crawling with regulators. Stay put and let us come get you.
I'm not setting foot out there. Wait, what was that noise? Is that on your end?
Lost her. They're blocking her signal. My team's close to that quake shelter. Meet you there.
Meet you there, pal. Shelter from the storm. Lambda checked in with resistance forces before being abruptly cut off by the regulators. She can be found inside Quake Shelter 14K, just all the way over here. Oh, it's a bit of a jump. Bit of a jump. Can we go in? Let us in. Am I still in combat? I am still in combat. Nope, should be good now.
You got a lot of my friends killed today. Grevin said I could return the favor. You scum!
The shelter's collapsing! We have to get out!
Don't do this. If this shelter collapses, we'll all be crushed.
You've got bigger problems!
Go, go, go!
Enemy neutralized!
You are dead. Let's go.
The shelter's coming down! Can we leave already?
I didn't come all this way to die. Let's go.
There's never been a groundquake like that in McKeb's history. Geologic instability has increased 1,000-fold since the Hutt takeover. Seismic readings and core stability fluctuations both indicate impending catastrophe. These groundquakes are the direct result of Hutt deep core mining that's going to destroy McKeb.
When you say destroy McKeb, I assume that means more than your tourist trade.
The fireworks will be a great crowd pleaser, but only if the crowds are in orbit. Every scrap of data I collected here proves the Hutt Cartel's deep drilling has destabilized McKeb. These groundquakes are only the start. Entire mesas will collapse. After that, gravitational decay will strip away the atmosphere, kill everything. McKeb will become totally uninhabitable.
The Cartel and its forces are on McKeb. Won't they die with everyone else?
Oh, they know what they're doing. They just don't care. And that mystifies me. I think there's a way to save McKeb, but I need you to work with me. I'll warn you now. I'm snappish. Everyone says so. It's not personal.
I'd say you're handling yourself just fine under the circumstances.
My family is full of politicians. They say this is my way of rebelling. Did I mention I'm the one who convinced Uncle Shalem to contact the Republic? You're welcome.
You made it! We followed Prosk's signal and... where's Prosk?
I'm sorry. He didn't. He's gone.
He gave his life saving Lambda. The best way to honor that sacrifice is by continuing the fight.
I know. I will. We'll get her back to Shalem. There's a clear path back to the landing zone, thanks to you.
Meet me at Uncle Shalem's office. We need to figure out a plan. Fast. This is nothing, Uncle. I've run the numbers. 2 days, maybe less. And your office is at the bottom of a sinkhole.
At least your expensive education has finally amounted to something.
Told you I'd repay that loan. Bet you're wishing you'd listened to me sooner. Not dismissed me as a loudmouth conservationist.
Master Jedi, Lambda told me of your incredible rescue. Words cannot convey my thanks. We suspected McKeb was becoming unstable, but I had no idea things were this bad. We never should have let the Hutt Cartel establish their mining operation.
I didn't realize the Cartel set up shop on your world before the takeover.
We negotiated mining contracts with them a decade ago. They gave our economy a tremendous boost.
I've been yelling about that boost for years. Moving on. The regulators who held me hostage were a chatty bunch. Mostly filthy language and bragging about their blasters, but the leader said something interesting. He mentioned Project Failsafe, a Hutt emergency plan if their mining went wrong. That mercenary believed the Hutts have something to instantly stabilize McKeb.
Did this mercenary say anything else about Project Failsafe? Where it is, how it works?
The conversation dried up when you started attacking their camps. Not that I'm ungrateful.
Millions could die while we wait for the Hutts to act. We need to claim Project Failsafe for ourselves before it's too late.
Talos City, the Hutt Embassy database.
Ilasof's right. Data on Project Failsafe would be stored in the Hutt Embassy's computers in Talos City. Unfortunately, that's under Cartel control. We need Chief Hercule, Talos City's former security commander. He and a few loyal men have a hidden camp outside the city. They'll get you inside the city and embassy.
How does a security chief know the way into the Hutt Embassy?
Hercule set up the Hutt's original defenses. He built it. He knows how to break it. The Hutts control Talos City and the surrounding area. They'll have to land a shuttle in the countryside. Expect plenty of regulators. Chief Hercule's camp is hidden at these coordinates.
Don't die. You're all we've got.
Roger, roger. Don't die. Alright, I'll try not to. Thanks for your input. Stop doing that, dude. Alright, report to Chief Hercule, so we're going to have to take a ride. But I'll leave the episode here for today, folks. If you enjoyed it, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more and you're not subscribed already, consider clicking that sub button to subscribe to me. And also you can click the bell for your notifications. Choose what you want, what's appropriate for you there. And if you'd like to support me further, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a member here on the channel. Oops. Until next time, I will see ya. Bye.